Are you still living in a dirt hut? It's the Dark Ages. What else would I be living in? Would you like to live in a nice medieval farm instead? Well, that would be an upgrade. Then do I have a deal for you? This farm can be yours for the low price of 10 diamond blocks. I only have a wooden shovel. I'll take it as a deposit with the balance due later. But in the meantime, you'll have to watch the tutorial video. I can do that. Hello, my name is Trydar. Today I'm going to be showing you how to build a medieval farmstead in Minecraft. Let's get started. So let's take a look at the complete farmstead. As you can see here, we have a number of buildings I'm going to be showing you. These are all made out of only oak, spruce, and cobble. So it's ideal as a starter base for you. Very easy to build, or as like a far-flung mining outpost or something that you don't go to very often, but you want to have some nice buildings off in the wildlands for you to use. Over here we have, of course, your starter house is what I'm going to be showing you to construct. Very simple starter house design. And of course, it being a starter house, we only have a very modest interior in here as well. But enough space for your bed and a couple of chests for you to get started. Over here, of course, next we have a little well for your infinite water source. Pretty easy to set up. But, you know, just a little decorative well. Next after that, of course, we have the all-important wheat field over here for you to start growing your bread so you don't starve to death. And if you happen to find some animals or something, some cows, some pigs, some sheep or whatever, you can build this animal pen for them to keep them in as well. And additionally, as you grow your inventory and everything, you may want to construct this barn here. It's suitable. It has enough space on the sides here for you to stack up a bunch of chests if you want to make like a rudimentary storage room or something. You can do that here as well. Perhaps you have some redstone machinery you want to set up in there as well. Be a good place for that. Speaking of machinery, of course, we have a dedicated blacksmith right back here as well. Just a little blacksmithing building, just a simple anvil and some furnaces here for you to get started with. Lastly, of course, we have a larger house. If you've outgrown your starter house and you want to have just a nicer and larger place to live, we have a little porch here. And then back here, we, of course, have a larger room for you to put your bed and chest and everything else in here as well. So that's just a quick overview and tour of the buildings. As you can see, 7 in all. And I think this will be pretty good for you to use for just a very simple starter base, because as I said, all the materials are just a bit of cobble, and then the rest of it is oak and spruce. Or you can use whatever wood type you have to hand if you want to make them a little bit differently from the design I have here today. Of course, the designs are just suggestions to help you get started. Of course, you're free to change out all the materials as you need. As you can see here, we're going to be starting with the house and going in order all the way back to the back here. And the tutorial is laid out in the following way. We're going to start at the bottom with the foundation. All the cobble is used on the bottom for the foundations of these buildings, by the way. And we're going to go up one slice at a time. I'm going to show you all the blocks pre-placed. I think that's more clear. So you can sort of 3D print them from the ground up. And with that in mind, let me give you the materials list here for the starter house, okay? So if you want to build this one, you will need a very simple 105 blocks of cobble, 84 oak wood planks, 38 spruce planks, 59 oak tree trunks, 3 cobblestone slabs, 8 oak stairs, 28 oak fences, 28 trapdoors, whichever kind of trapdoor you want. You can use the oak or perhaps the spruce variety. I like it a little bit better. Myself, 52 oak slabs, 19 spruce slabs, and of course 1 door of your choice. You can use the oak door, perhaps a spruce door. Would suit the bill just maybe a little bit better, but I would suggest if you want to use the spruce trapdoors that you also use the spruce door to go with that as well, just as an aside. So as you can see here, we're starting out with the little starter house. And at the bottom here, we want to make a little cobblestone foundation. And this cobblestone foundation is going to be, I think this is what, 9 blocks across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I use the red wool block here as a counting device. It's 9 blocks across the front, and to the back it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's a 9 by 12 thing of cobble with just 3 slabs here for stairs. So for the next slice up, we're going 1 block level up, and as you can see here, we have a very simple pattern of oak tree trunks and planks, and just some decorative trapdoors here on the sides, like so. Just as we go, if you need to, just pause the video and look at it and build it as you see on your screen here. I think this format is more clear to use than trying to show you all the blocks in just a jumble. So we're going to be doing it this way here. Here's the next slice up. This block level here, the third block level up here. Of course, the torches here, I've just placed as suggestions. You can place these torches wherever you want to. You just need enough so that mobs won't spawn inside your house. Like so, and that is the second slice. So let's go up to the next one here. And take a look here. As you can see, we're mostly just extending everything up here except for the doorway. It's going to be the same thing that you built previously. I like to use fences for windows because glass can be a little hard to come by early on. But fences are generally nice and cheap. So I've elected to use those. But of course you can upgrade your house with a little bit of glass if you so choose. Over here, the next block level up. You can see on the outside, we're placing a couple more trap doors at this level here, and the rest of it is just oak. Like so. All right, next block level up here. We're starting on the roof, so we want to have a nice generous overhang. And we are using now a bit of spruce here to complement our oak. For our roof, we want to use a couple of colors for the roof to make it stand out a bit more. We'll start at the front here, go along the side. We just have a simple run of spruce along the side here. It comes out 2 blocks on the front and the back. We have some half slabs here, like so, and then some oak across the back here. And then, of course, this side is just a mirror image of that side over there. This little starter house is symmetrical, by the way. So what you build on this side, we're building a mirror image of it on this side over here. Like if we take a little center line and split the building in twain, we can see that this side here is just a copy of that side over there. All right, next block level up here. We want to be placing now the slabs for our roof. As you can see here, we have a simple design of full blocks and half slabs. Like maybe that'll illustrate a little bit more. You can see, of course, here we have the full block and the half slab, and the full block and the half slab. And then for the previous level down, you just reverse that, so we can get this nice stair-step pattern here. Like so. Let me zoom out a little bit. Right there. A couple of trap doors on the end here. And we're just going up with the full blocks here, then 2 half slabs, and then full block right there, and then more half slabs. It's just a simple 1 to 2 slope with the roof there. Same on this end as well. Like so. Let me just show you that from the top down, of course. We want to have a little bit of spruce down here. Just right there, just a couple of blocks and half slabs right there. As just a small little detail of a rafter inside of our building. Like so. And then the next level up, we want to finish our roof and then lay an oak tree trunk all the way across the roof here to cap that off. And for a little decorative detail, of course, we want to have some upside down oak stairs here, another trap door there. And it's going to be the same on both ends back here. like so. And of course on the inside, we just want to finish that off with the tree trunk there at the top. And for the last phase, we just have a final detail of adding 2 more oak stairs and a trapdoor right there on both ends. And once you have done that, your starter house will be complete. So that should be good to protect you from the mobs at night. So hopefully that wasn't too much trouble for you to build. And the next thing you might want to build after that is going to be your infinite water source well right here. Of course, you could just build one of these and call it a day, but we'd like to do a little bit more decorative things around here when we can. You just need a couple of materials for this. You will need 12 cobble, 4 spruce planks, 16 oak tree trunks, 8 stairs, 32 trap doors, and of course 4 oak slabs. Not too bad on the materials list. You probably have extra from building your house there. So the first thing you want to do is, of course, put down your cobble and fill it with 2 buckets of water to get your infinite water source. The next level up, you want to place 4 oak tree trunks, and then on all 4 sides, you want to place the trapdoors like so there. And then the next 2 phases, just stack up your oak tree trunks. 2 more on the sides there. And for this phase here, of course, it's the same as what you did down here at the bottom. Right there, just do it again up here with the oak and the trapdoors and everything. Next up from that, you want to have a little bit of spruce, 4 blocks, and then 8 oak stairs right here. And then for the last phase, you put your 4 oak slabs on the top right there to finish the entire thing off. So now you have a little decorative water well outside your house. Presumably, you might want to put that somewhere outside your door, over here perhaps. And the next thing I think you will want to build, of course, is going to be your wheat field, because you might be getting hungry by now. You might have run out of animals and everything to kill around you and everything. So we want to have a nice protected oak field. We want to have a nice protected farm field made out of oak, so we can farm and harvest our crops in peace and keep animals from trampling over it and everything. So for this, you'll be needing 102 blocks of cobble, 44 spruce planks, 16 oak tree trunks, 128 oak fences, 26 trap doors, 270 blocks of farmland is what this is designed to have, 96 spruce slabs, and of course 4 oak doors. Well, let's go over here and take a look at this. So as you can see, well, for some reason the doors got reversed here. You want to not do that. You want to have your doors face that way. And in here, of course, the crops are designed to be harvested in this way. This is my favorite way to lay out farm fields in survival. I like to have them done this way, so you can go down, you can just walk down here and harvest as you go. And you can walk back and plant the seeds as you return. And you don't have to worry about wherever you're faced, because as you can see here, we have protective rails on either side of this. So it will make it nice and easy. And of course, under the cobblestone blocks here, we of course have our blocks of water, which hydrate our farm fields. So with that said, the first thing you want to do is make your farm field in this pattern here and place the water there. You can see you want to start with 4 blocks of farm field and then 1 block of water, and then go for 8, and then a block of water, another 8, a block of water, and a final 4. According to this pattern here, so I will let you do that. And once you have laid that out, we can then start with the next phase, which is of course laying a big rectangle of cobblestone, except for the front here with our 2 doors. And of course we want to place these blocks of cobblestone over the water sources. And then in between those, we want to place all these spruce slabs here as railing. Of course, you can use oak slabs if you prefer as well. Just like so. And for the next phase, you want to go around and put torches on top of the cobblestone here to light up your farm fields and keep things from spawning inside of them, of course. And over here, you want to place our protective fencing around the farm field. So we have a bit of oak here, an oak fence, and then some spruce, and then oak, and then spruce and oak, according to this design here. A simple 1 to 3 pattern, and do that all the way until you get to the other end, where, of course, you just repeat everything again, turn the corner, and repeat all of that again, just like so. For the next phase, you want to do exactly the same thing you did on the previous phase. Just stack everything up 1 block higher, like you see done here. And for the next phase, we want to finish off our little doorway with a little bit more oak, and then a cross beam right there. And then on top of all the spruce, go around and put trap doors on top of those. And for the last thing, just put a couple more trap doors on the end here for a little bit of decoration. And once you have done that, your simple farm field design will be complete. And of course, you can now plant and harvest your crops in peace and safety without having to worry about being attacked or anything. In your travels in your world, you may also come across some animals that you want to capture and, of course, feed and farm and everything. So, if you want to, you can build one for cows, one for sheep, one for pigs, and one for whatever else comes out in Minecraft in the future for farm animals that you might want to have. And for one of these, you will need 58 blocks of cobble, 28 spruce planks, 16 oak tree trunks, 80 oak fences, 18 trap doors, and of course 4 oak doors, or whichever type of door or trap door you prefer. You might like spruce a little bit better, but of course this is variable depending on whatever type of wood you have access to. You can go ahead and use that. So we want to make a big square of cobble here, and I should probably count this out. So not counting the doors, we want to count for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks of cobble, and then go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 blocks of cobble there, and then of course another 6 there. And then of course your doors, and repeat the entire thing on that side there. And once you have done that, just like we did with our fenced off fields over here, we want to do the same pattern over here with the fences and the spruce and everything, just like so, just like you've already done. And of course, you already know that you want to extend that up for an additional block right there. And then you know the drill. Place trap doors on top of the spruce, cross beam over the doorway, and 2 more trap doors here. And once you have done that, your very simple animal pen design will be complete. Of course, as you can see here, this is designed to be a bit modular, so if you want to have a larger or a smaller animal pen, you can extend or collapse the number of fence segments you have on the side here to make this fit whatever space you have available. Conversely, you can also do that with the farm field here as well if you want to. You can make it a lot wider or longer if you want to by just extending out the fences on the side here, and of course everything in the middle. All right, so once you have got all that set up and running, you may have a bit of materials and everything laying around. So to avoid a massive chest monster laying around at your base, of course we have this handy barn here with lots of space on the side here for you to stack up a bunch of chests in. You could use this as perhaps a handy storage room, or conversely, if you are setting up at a village and everything, you could use this as a villager trading hall. But you would need to wall off the end here, and of course, make a little boost in alcoves for your villagers on either side over here as well. So it could be used for that if you want to, and if you do, you'll be needing 293 blocks of cobble, 138 oak planks, 112 spruce planks, 111 oak tree trunks, 6 cobblestone slabs, 12 oak stairs, 120 oak fences, 58 trap doors, 184 oak slabs, and 44 spruce slabs. So again, spruce, cobble, and oak. You should have lots of that by now. So to start with, of course, we want to make a little foundation. This is like the foundation that we made for our starter house. So you want to start with 3 blocks of cobblestone slabs, and then count for 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks of cobble. And then for however long this is, it's going to be what? 1, 2, 3, 3? I want that. That's interesting. Well, that's Minecraft for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So 23 blocks long, not counting the 2 ghost blocks that won't place for some interesting reason. And then, of course, you want to place what back here? 1, 2, 3, 4 more blocks, and then 3 more slabs, and then do the entire thing back here on the back again. And then for the building itself, just like our starter house, we want to place down some oak here with some trapdoors, and then just some planks and some more trapdoors like you see here. The module we're using for this is going to be a 1 to 3 module. One slab and not slab, one trapdoor and tree trunk, and then 3 planks. And then so on and so forth for 5 of those until you get to the back, where of course you do the exact same thing back here as well, and then do the same thing again on that side over here. Because this building is also symmetrical, by the way, just like our starter house. So over here, we want to have a couple of oak tree trunks, a little bit of spruce, and then a lot of oak fences over here on the side. Because it's a barn, we want it to be nice and airy so that all the bad barn smells get blown out by the wind and everything. It's probably a good thing Minecraft doesn't have smells. Just like you see down here. And for the next phase, you want to do the same thing, except extend it all up another block level. Absolutely everything you did on that phase over here, do it again on this one over here. And then also do it again on this phase over here. Except for this point right here, we're adding a bit of oak right there. On both ends, as you can see. Next phase here, a bit more oak. And we're doing here again, every place that you put a trapdoor down here, except for right there, you want to do again on the exterior and place more oak fences. Just like so. Till you get to the back. And a couple on the interior right here, just 4 of those. And then, of course, build the exact same thing on that side there. All right, just like our starter house, it has the same roof slope design to it. So we have a straight run of spruce. It starts 2 blocks farther out from that point there. Then we just have a straight run of spruce. And then on the back here, we of course have some oak blocks and some oak slabs and spruce slabs right there. And over here we have these 2 oak blocks hanging in on the side here. We're going to make a very slight archway here, a little wooden archway. Of course, you want to do the same thing on both sides here. And we want to have just a couple of spruce slabs, 4 of those on the interior there, because we want to have some rafters inside of our barn. Just a very slight suggestion of some rafters. And then cap all the fences and everything we have in the middle there off with oak. All right, next phase here, building our roof now. As you can see here, just like we did with the starter house, we're following the same pattern. With the slabs and everything, we want to connect everything in the middle with oak here. And we're doing the exact same design for the roof that we did with the starter house, with the alternating blocks and half slabs, just like you see done here. Like so. And on the interior here, we have our spruce rafters, 4 of those, just so, like that there. just a 1/2 block layer below the oak that we're laying down. And over here on the next phase, as you can see here, we've got our floating trapdoor there. And we're extending up our roof tiles with the wood and everything, just like so. Right here, let me give you just a top-down view of that. Maybe that'll be easier for you to see. Go back over this one here. And then this one here. And in the middle, as you can see, if we drop down in here, we're connecting everything in the middle with the spruce blocks and slabs right there. Just like so. All right, next block level up, just like we did with the starter house, we are laying a oak log all the way across the building as a beam. And we're putting our trapdoors around that with the same detailing with the upside down oak stairs there. Of course, we finished off our interior, as you can see. And you want to make both ends identical. Just like that there. And then a couple more stairs and one more trapdoor on either end. A few more stairs like that there. And that will finish that. And so then your medieval barn will be complete, suitable for a storage area or for a perhaps a villager trading hall. If you want to, anything you need to have an enclosed building for would be pretty good use for that. But by this time, you may have some tools that you are in need of repairing. So for that reason, of course, we have a very simple blacksmith. And for the blacksmith, you will be needing the following: 122 blocks of cobblestone, 38 oak planks, 36 spruce planks, 54 oak tree trunks, 5 cobblestone slabs, 8 oak stairs, 11 chests, 1 crafting table, 12 furnaces, 8 cobblestone stairs, 33 oak fences, 40 trap doors, 31 stone bricks, 3 stone brick stairs. I presume that you have enough spare wood and everything to cook some cobblestone to make yourself some stone bricks. 51 oak slabs, 19 spruce slabs, and 1 anvil. Hopefully you have enough iron for the anvil by now, depending on how much mining you have been doing. So for the blacksmith, of course, we want to place first 2 blocks of cobble, and then 3 cobblestone slabs, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more blocks of cobble, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks of cobble back here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 blocks back here, and then 2, and then what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks more of cobble, and then fill it all in the middle. Therefore, your foundation. So for the next level, just like we did with our starter house, we want to place, of course, the tree trunks and the trapdoors and the oak planks and everything, just like so. You can go ahead and put down 3 furnaces if you want to, as well as your crafting bench and your anvil. And then back here, this area is designed to, because I'm doing this in 1.12, I don't have any, but you would ideally want to place a campfire right here, just for, decorative purposes. That's why we have the chimney here. We want to have some smoke particles going out of our blacksmith, just like so. And over here for the next level up, of course, you want to place some oak tree trunks and some oak fences right here. I imagine a blacksmith would be very hot, so we would want to have a lot of ventilation inside of this building. A couple more furnaces here. And then some cobble here and just a cobblestone slab here to cap off your little furnace back here as well. And a couple of stairs right here. All right, next layer up, same deal for the oak here. couple more furnaces, some some upside down stone brick stairs right here, and then just some stone bricks on the back here. All right, next level up, more trapdoors and oak and everything, just like so, all the way around the building. Bit of cobble there for our chimney. And we'll go on to the next phase where, of course, we're now building our roof. So same deal, just like the roof design that we made for the starter house, we're going to be making another one of those. In fact, I think it might be exactly the same size. So you should already know how to build one of these, but I'll just give you a quick look at it. You just want to have some spruce across the front here. Have it come out 2 blocks on the eaves here as well, with a trapdoor right there in the middle. A few more stone bricks here for our chimney. And then a couple of slabs and trapdoors on the interior right here. All right, not too bad. Here, as you can see, same roof design that you did for the starter house, except we want to have the chimney be poking through the roof. As you see here, we've got a couple of cobblestone stairs and then just 4 blocks of cobble right there. But it's poking up through our roof right here. You can see we've got just a few spruce slabs on the inside here, just like so. And then you know what comes next. We have an oak tree trunk laying all the way across the building, just like so this way, with the trapdoors and the stairs and everything, like so. And we have, as you can see, every block level, we're alternating between cobblestone and stone bricks, as you see done here. Just like that. And then we have a couple more stairs here and then a trapdoor on either end. And of course that finishes off our standard roof design, but we're not done yet. We have to continue our chimney up a little ways with a bit more cobble here and then another 4 blocks of stone bricks, 4 blocks of cobble, 4 blocks of stone bricks, and then 4 stone brick stairs all facing in each other there. Now, if you want to, you can perhaps dispense with this part down here, if you want to, and make your chimney a little bit shorter. If you think that looks better for the blacksmith, maybe the chimney might be going up just a little bit too high. But if you want to make it a little bit shorter, that might look pretty good. But I will leave it to you, however you want to do that. If you want to have extra smoke particles, you can just put an extra campfire right there as well to make the smoke just that much visible. Add a little life to your build with that. And with all that done, we will now take a look at the final building in this tutorial here, which is of course going to be your larger house. Because with all this building and everything, you may have been collecting a lot of materials by now, and you are really in need of a bigger house. So as you can see here, we're going to be building one. Of course, this is for the astute observers. You might notice that this is essentially the barn design, but it's been repurposed into a house. So for this, you will be needing 192 blocks of cobble, 168 oak planks, 94 spruce planks, 101 oak tree trunks, 3 cobblestone slabs, 12 oak stairs, 62 oak fences, 37 trap doors, 120 oak slabs, 29 spruce slabs, and of course, 1 last oak door. Hello, Mr. Pig. So over here, as you can see, we've got the design for the larger house. We took a brief tour of this when we started the video and everything. Ample space in here. You can always convert your old house into a storage building if you need to. And for this, we will you want to place 3 cobblestone slabs and then count for 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks of cobble. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 blocks that way, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, hey, 11, 12 blocks that way. At least I think that was 12. Mr. Chicken here might have made me lose count. But you might want to double check that. Just like so. And then on that, of course, we want to place the usual tree trunks, trapdoors, and oak planks, just like so in this design here. Same design as we did for the barn, except as you can see, we are closing in the end back here as well, and then making a little divider right here between our nice little porch area here at the front and then our larger room here at the back. Of course, if you want a larger house, you can wall off the front here as well and use all that space in there for your interior if you want to, as a variant model of the design. But you can see here we're following the same pattern as we did for the barn. Except for the walls here, we want to have it be more enclosed and looking like a house. So we're using more planks and less fences. Right here at the back for your large window at the back here. And I'm not sure why those fences are there. That there should be a trapdoor there, and not some fences. Small mistake in the design. Now there's always a little mistake I don't catch. And I make these next level up, as you can see, same deal on the exterior here. Just like so, you want to extend everything up another block level. And on the interior here, make your dividing wall. All right, next level up, same deal, just like we did for the front of the barn. Going to be building another one of those. Mostly extending everything up again for a third time, except for this block of oak here. That one there. And the one in the middle, of course. And yeah, that definitely shouldn't be there. Some extra fences. I guess you can subtract 2 off of the total I gave you. And add 1 trapdoor. Over here, of course, we have just the front of the barn again. And of course, it's going to be our house. This level, we're, of course, putting on the trapdoors, like you see here, and covering everything over with oak planks, except here at the back. We have a nice large decorative window at the back. For this, of course, our dividing wall, very simple design. Like so. Next level up, starting on our roof again. You've been building this roof a number of times, so I think you know how to build one of these by now. 2 blocks farther out this way for the eaves, and then hang it all off the side by 1 block, and then 2 blocks at the back for a straight run of spruce. And then here is our window at the back here. Nice large decorative window at the back of this for you to look out. And of course, this is a symmetrical building again. So in other words, if we draw a little center line down the middle here and split the building in twain, this side is going to be a mirror image of that side over there. So bear that in mind as you build. Same design here as the barn again. The only difference is, of course, instead of having this open, we're adding this little wall here in the middle to mark off our nice living space. Just like so. You know the design now for the roof tiles and everything. Full blocks and half slabs alternating, just like so. This is a very simple and useful design. Anytime you want to put a roof on something, you can refer back to this and use this design for your roof instead of doing like what a lot of people will do in their Minecraft buildings. Like every time they want to build a roof on something, they'll just start doing it with they'll either do it with full blocks or they'll do it with stairs or something like that. I'm sure you've seen buildings like that. But now that you've seen this, you now know a better way to go about building your roof designs. because you can make these roofs on any type of square building that you want to. Just like so. Just like the barn before, and you now no longer need to build an ugly roof ever again. So over here, you know what comes next. A straight run of oak tree trunks on their sides, just like so. And then finish that off again with the same design that we had for the barn. Well, I think this one might be just a couple of stairs. Just like so. The same on either end. Right there. And once you have done that, your larger medieval farmstead house will be complete. So I hope you have enjoyed the tutorial for the medieval farmstead. I decided to put all the buildings in one video, all 7 of them, instead of making 7 different videos, because I presume you probably want to build one right after the other. So I've tried to arrange them in a progression that I think that you will want to follow, like starting with your starter house, then your well, then your farm fields and everything, and going on to the larger buildings at the end there. And also remember, this entire world is available for download in the video description, so if anything was unclear in any of these buildings in the tutorial explanation that I gave, you can download the world and come here and take a look at them for yourself. So I want to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.